The resurgence of retro technology in 2025 refers to the growing trend of reviving and reimagining older technological devices and systems in a modern context. This phenomenon reflects a collective nostalgia for simpler times and a desire to reconnect with tangible, purposeful gadgets in an increasingly digital world. This introductory concept is crucial to understanding the broader topic of whether the retro tech revival is worth it in 2025. It sets the stage for exploring the motivations behind this trend, its impact on consumer behavior, and its potential long-term effects on the technology industry. Two specific examples of this resurgence include the reintroduction of vinyl records and the revival of classic gaming consoles. Vinyl records have experienced a remarkable comeback, with sales reaching levels not seen since the 1980s. This resurgence is driven by audiophiles seeking a more authentic listening experience and collectors appreciating the tactile nature of physical media. Similarly, gaming companies have capitalized on nostalgia by releasing miniature versions of classic consoles, such as the NES Classic Edition and the PlayStation Classic, allowing gamers to relive their favorite childhood experiences. Many tech enthusiasts and cultural commentators support this retro revival, arguing that it provides a much-needed counterbalance to the rapid pace of technological advancement. They believe that revisiting older technologies can inspire innovation and help us appreciate the simplicity and durability of past designs. However, this trend is not without its challenges and controversies. Critics argue that the retro tech revival is merely a marketing ploy to exploit nostalgia, and that these older technologies are often inferior to their modern counterparts in terms of functionality and efficiency. There are also concerns about the environmental impact of producing and disposing of these devices, especially when more sustainable digital alternatives exist. The resurgence of retro technology connects to various aspects of the main topic, including its impact on consumer behavior, manufacturing processes, and technological innovation. It raises questions about the balance between progress and preservation, the role of nostalgia in shaping tech trends, and the potential for integrating retro design elements into cutting-edge devices. As we explore whether the retro tech revival is worth it in 2025, we must consider these various factors and their implications for the future of technology and consumer culture. I apologize, but there isn't a specific heading from an outline provided in your question. Without a specific heading to analyze, I can't provide the detailed explanation you're requesting. To give you the kind of response you're looking for, I would need a specific heading related to retro tech revival, worth it in 2025. For example, a heading might be something like nostalgia factor in consumer electronics, or environmental impact of reviving old technologies. If you can provide the specific heading you'd like me to analyze, I'd be happy to give you a detailed explanation following the guidelines you've outlined. This would include defining the concept, discussing its significance, providing examples, mentioning relevant opinions, addressing potential challenges or controversies, and explaining how it connects to the broader topic of retro tech revival in 2025. Once you provide a heading, I can craft a response that's suitable for script writing, concise yet informative, and within the 350 to 400 word range you've specified. Retro tech refers to older technological devices and systems that have become obsolete but are experiencing a resurgence in popularity. This concept encompasses gadgets, electronics, and even software from past decades that evoke nostalgia and offer a unique user experience compared to modern alternatives. The appeal of retro tech in modern times stems from a combination of factors, including nostalgia, aesthetic charm, and a desire for simpler, more tactile interactions with technology. Understanding retro tech and its appeal is crucial to the topic of whether it's worth reviving in 2025, as it provides context for why people might be interested in older technologies despite the availability of more advanced options. This point sets the stage for exploring the potential benefits and drawbacks of embracing retro tech in a future where cutting-edge innovations are commonplace. Two specific examples that illustrate the concept of retro tech revival are the resurgence of vinyl records and the renewed interest in analog cameras. Vinyl records have made a comeback in recent years, with many music enthusiasts appreciating the warm sound quality and the ritualistic experience of playing physical records. Similarly, analog cameras have gained popularity among photography enthusiasts who value the intentional, deliberate process of film photography and the unique aesthetic it produces. Many supporters of retro tech argue that these older technologies offer a more authentic and engaging experience compared to their digital counterparts. They believe that the limitations and imperfections of retro tech can foster creativity and mindfulness in users, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the technology and its capabilities. However, the revival of retro tech is not without challenges and controversies. Critics argue that embracing outdated technologies may hinder progress and innovation in the tech industry. There are also concerns about the environmental impact of manufacturing and disposing of older, less efficient devices. Additionally, some skeptics question whether the appeal of retro tech is purely driven by nostalgia, and whether it can truly compete with the functionality and convenience of the modern alternatives. The concept of retro tech revival connects to various other aspects of the main topic, such as the potential market demand for these products, the impact on technological innovation, and the cultural significance of preserving older technologies. Understanding the appeal of retro tech helps inform discussions about its viability in 2025 and beyond, as well as its potential influence on future technological developments and consumer preferences. I apologize, but it seems there's no heading provided in your request for me to analyze and explain. Without a specific heading to work from, I can't generate the detailed explanation you're looking for. To provide the information you've requested, I would need the actual heading from the outline on retro tech revival, worth it in 2025. If you can provide the heading, I'd be happy to create a detailed explanation following your guidelines. Once you share the heading, I can offer a comprehensive analysis, including its definition, significance, examples, supporting opinions, potential challenges, and connections to the broader topic. This will give you a script-ready 350 to 400 word response that thoroughly explores the concept and its relevance to the main topic of retro tech revival in 2025. Please feel free to provide the heading, and I'll be glad to assist you with the detailed explanation you're seeking.